Rodgers was already trending earlier this offseason with a deep throw right into a net, and now the Packers QB did it again. This time we got a side angle of the long toss that lands perfectly into another net. Let's watch this again. Oh, yeah, it's pretty good. Shannon, how impressive was this throw?
Well, it's very impressive, but Aaron Rodgers is not doing this just for Twitter so he can trend or for IG, Skip. These are throws these are his Hail Mary throws. And nobody throws the Hail Mary better than he does, Skip, because he's able to throw the ball up and then the ball starts to come down just like it's dropping in someone's lap. Skip, we practice running the go route, and some teams run it 44-2, what we had 42-4. So the ball was supposed to land 42 yards deep, 4 yards from the sideline. And they would put trash cans down there, and the quarterbacks would try to throw the ball in there. And obviously, then we'd go run it. But if you look at Aaron Rodgers, these are the throws that Aaron Rodgers is practicing right now that we see right here, and we've seen it pay off in the games. Have it with Skip. Hey, Jim, we got the footage. We got the footage of Aaron Rodgers. This is one of the throws of Aaron Rodgers. This is the net throw. This is the net throw, Skip. Watch this.
Is it really?
Yeah, this is the net throw right here.
Huh.
You see it take off? You can't even see it. Now watch it tail down.
Wait a second.
That's right at the basket.
Huh.
That's right at the basket, Skip.
Huh.
Look at this right here, Skip. There it is again. Oh, go wheel out on you. Skip. That's the basket throw.
Really?
That's it. Boom. There it is. Whoop, there it is.
Well,
tag team.
He's falling down as he threw that one. He didn't fall down on the basket throw.
There
right?
you go. Hey, there's one more. Look at it, Skip. You remember this one. This one really did you in. That's the basket throw. So we should not be in awe, Skip. When we see Steph Curry, when we see Dame Lillard make 37, 38-foot shots or logo shots come game time, why are we not surprised? Because we just watched them warm up and hit 4, 5 of those shots in a row. So when Aaron Rodgers make these Hail Mary throws and make these pinpoint throws, trust me, he's practiced these throws thousands of times. Therefore, it's just a normal reaction when he gets in the game.
Maybe he should have practiced these throws thousands of times, because I'd like to see 3 more. Just 3 more if we could, please. These actually happened in a big game, in a championship game, an NFC championship game. Whoops, that was Lazard, I think. I don't know. And then this is the Devontae airmail. What was that? You need to practice that, Aaron. Maybe, Aaron, maybe you could run here, but you force it across your body to a double-covered Devontae, and it's not even close.
No, it wasn't.
And that was first down, second down, third down. You had it first and goal at the 8, and you need a touchdown, and your coach gave up on you and said, I've seen enough. We're actually going to kick a field goal that makes it 31-26, which ended up being the final score. That was the NFC Championship game, the 4th time that Aaron has lost an NFC Championship game, and that was the first time at home.
Right.
That made him 1-4 in NFC Championship games. So I don't want to hear about the biscuits in the basket. I don't care.
But Skip,
and I don't know. You sure that wasn't a dude perfect? Did they not CGI that a little bit?
They don't CGI. No. That's what your guy do. Yeah. When he was throwing the ball into the jugs machine. That's what your guy do is CGI. But Skip, look. He seems to be more relaxed. He's been heaping a lot of praise on his receivers, saying guys have been doing a very good job. He's very pleased with this team. And so I think Aaron Rodgers is poised for a very, very good season. But we shouldn't be surprised by that. Should we, Skip?
Yeah, we should be shocked by it, because I'm going to remind everybody that going into last football season, just 1 year ago, right here, right now, Aaron Rodgers had plummeted for 4 straight years in both completion percentage and QBR. And it led your favorite website, Pro Football Focus, to say that Aaron Rodgers didn't even make their top 50. That's 1 year ago today. Again, we know he bounced back, but this is 1 year ago. And Pro Football Focus is saying that it was defending Deshaun Watson at that point, before all of his problems, but said, while Watson's star is on the rise, Rodgers has become ever more evidently part of the problem in Green Bay, and his own team spent the offseason laying plans to minimize his role in 2020 and replace him beyond that, obviously.
Have they given Aaron Rodgers an apology?
No, they have not, because that was a fact. That was 4 years of information in decline.
But think about this, Skip. Aaron Rodgers, before this historic season, had more touchdowns with fewer interceptions than Tom Brady. And you said Tom Brady was still at the top of his game. Now, I'm just understanding I need Pro Football Focus to do this for me. How can a guy have more touchdowns, fewer interceptions, he's on the decline, than a guy that had fewer touchdowns, more interceptions, but he's on the rise?
Tom Brady has won 7 Super Bowls. And Tom Brady should have won 2 more Super Bowls if not for Bill Belichick's defense letting him down.
So
Am I right?
No, you're not right.
First Eli, and obviously the game against Philly.
See what you do, Skip? When Tom Brady loses, it's always someone else's fault. You have yet to say
fault.
No. See, but so that's what you do. I've never seen someone come to the defense. I mean, geez.
Well, it's a fact. I'm spitting facts at you that you can't refute.
Skip, no, it's not.
Okay, Tom Brady should have won the first Eli Super Bowl. He did what he always does. 80 yards, touchdown,
what he always does.
2 minutes left.
No. What he always does, he was averaging 36 points a game. That's what he always does. He scored, how many did he score, Skip?
Yeah, he scored 14, which was enough to win the game.
No,
with 2 minutes left,
that's not what he always does.
Eli Manning on the other side, and Bill Belichick let Eli go 75 yards for a touchdown to win the game.
Hold on, Skip.
Under 2 minutes.
Didn't he just score? Just 3 weeks earlier, he had scored 42 against this same Giants team. How the hell did you go from 42 to 14?
Because he did exactly what needed to get done to win it.
No, you need to score 18.
Then he threw for a playoff record 505 yards and put up 33 points in a Super Bowl. 33 in a Super Bowl, and they lost 41 to 33 to the backup Eagles quarterback. Bill Belichick allowed Nick Foles to hang 41 on him.
Okay.
While Malcolm Butler was mysteriously doghoused for the whole game.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
What's that about?
Okay, so how did the score in Atlanta get to be 28-3?
Tom Brady should have 9
So let me ask you a question. How did the score get to be 28-3? Did Tom Brady not get the ball?
Yep, he did. And one time he threw a pick 6 at the end of the half. And I read the other day that,
That was Coach Belichick's fault.
I read the other day that the Falcons were celebrating at halftime, ready to pop the corks. And then what happened? Tom Brady happened.
Whoa, Tom Brady. Right? So I'm just trying to figure out.
In the last quarter of that game in overtime, Tom Brady threw for 246 yards.
So I'm just, well, help me understand this. With about 24 minutes left in the ball game, the Falcons had 28 points. Somebody ended up winning 34-28. How does that happen? So why would they?
It's always funny to me how you have to change the subject off a guy you cannot defend.
You changed it.
No, you did.
You did.
Well, you always tell me Aaron Rodgers is the greatest thrower of the football ever. Well, this guy's the greatest thrower. The guy we're talking about, Tom Brady, he's the greatest thrower when it counts. When it matters.
All I said with the throws, I said it's impressive. I said he's practiced on these throws because these throws will come available in the game.
Okay.
I was just showing you situation in which he used those throws.
And they mattered what? They didn't matter at all.
They won the game.
Okay, but it didn't get them to the Super Bowl to win a Super Bowl.
So let me
he did it one time. He got to one Super Bowl and he won it. And that's because he got through an NFC Championship game at Chicago in which Jay Cutler could not play in the second half with a sprained knee ligament and was riding the bicycle. And Caleb Haney was the quarterback of the Bears. And Aaron stunk up the second half, and they still lived to tell about it. And won a Super Bowl.
This is what you've done. You've done this with 2 people. If you don't have 7 Super Bowls, you're a terrible quarterback. If you're not 6-0 in the NBA Finals, you're a terrible basketball player. Skip, that's a very flawed way of thinking.
No, it's not a flawed way. It's the only way of thinking because one guy's got 7 Super Bowls, the other guy's got 1, and it was 10 years ago. And since that one Super Bowl, he's 7-8 in the postseason.
Let's skip.
7-8?
Skip.
And you're hyping him like he's the greatest star of the football ever.
But you didn't say, but I didn't hear you say any of that. Tom Brady went 10 years between Super Bowls, 3 and 4 wins. You never said anything about him. It took him 10 years. Why not?
I always say it.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
He's still going strong, and he's going to win another one this year.
Guess what?
At 44.
All you said, he has 3 Super Bowls. He had 3. You didn't say anything about he's going 10 years.
How do you know what I said? We weren't even on the air.
No, we.
Huh?
You.
Okay, but how do you know?
I pulled video. Skip. You'd be surprised at what I know. You'd be surprised at what I know.
I don't even know that we talked about Tom Brady.
Oh, yeah. No, I ain't talking about No, you and I didn't. But you on the other show did. Yeah, Skip Bayless. See, I don't know everything. I'll be the first to admit, I don't know everything. I know a little bit about everything. But what I know, I know a hell of a lot about. And I know what you said.
I know a hell of a lot about Aaron Rodgers as the most overhyped quarterback in the history of this league.
No, he ain't overhyped.
If you put the pencil to what he has not done, it is scary bad. 7 and 8, and the 7 that he's won, it includes the Dez caught it game, the Mason crossbar game, 51 and 56-yard field goals. I've never seen anything like him. They somehow made it.
But see, you see what you did?
I didn't do anything.
Yes, you did. You said Mason crossbar game. You've never mentioned anything about Adam Vinatieri.
Okay, fine. I give you that.
So that was
he made them.
So he should have lost. So he should have lost those 2 games.
Did you ever see Adam hook a field goal that looked like it was way wide left and it suddenly drifts back in? It suddenly goes hook to slice and goes over the upright?
Did it go in?
What?
Did it go in?
I don't know how it went in. It's the weirdest looking field goal I've ever seen. It's like there was a crosswind inside Jerry World, and there's no wind inside Jerry World.
You get 3 points if the ball goes through the upright.
Well, it was lucky. And how about getting Odell Beckham Jr. after he took his receivers to South Beach?
You blame Aaron Rodgers for that?
No, I don't, but it's just luck that you get him and he drops 2 big balls in the first quarter, and all of a sudden you get to cook the Giants because Odell cooked him when he went to South Beach.
So what about Pete Carroll? Throwing the ball on the 1-yard line, not giving the ball to Beast Mode.
Okay, so that's about Tom Brady, but we're talking about Aaron Rodgers.
I was talking about Aaron Rodgers. You keep bringing up Tom Brady because the way to try to
talking about the 7 wins, and he beat Joe Webb in one of those 7, a receiver starting at quarterback for the Vikings. He beat Kirk Cousins when he was still
the way I look at it,
Cousins.
the way I look at it, if you've lost at some point in time to Nick Foles.